did a live, so we figured we'd do something. I'm just the captain of the ship here, driving down the road. My beautiful wife and co-pilot Tara is handling the phone. But down in Arizona, we did a couple medical appointments. So far, both good news for both me and Tara. So we're still waiting on some final results for Tara, but so far from what we hear, it is good news. So good all around on the medical. We also got to experience that ex-hurricane that broke up on the west coast, came across the southwest, and it rained for days in the Phoenix area and different parts of the southwest. Lots of rain, more than we've ever seen in that area, but it was nice. I'm sure it'll green up the cactus and just give the coyotes something to drink. What else we got going on? We are going to be in Houston November 3rd, around there is when we'll get there. The race is November 7th through the 9th, the next MSR Houston race with TCB Racing and Onward Motion. So looking forward to that. I think you've seen most of the stuff that my beautiful wife's been putting out on social media. But we're looking forward to that race, getting to meet the drivers in person and get to know them better, make them part of the Onward Motion family. And then we're going to spend a little extra time in Houston, probably maybe another 2 weeks. We're going to try to have a little bit of fun, but we're also going to do some Onward Motion work. We want to partner up and meet with some of the medical clinics and businesses there in the Houston area. If any of you medical businesses are in the Houston area and want to meet up with us, let us know. Send us a message, comment. I actually went through physical therapy and occupational therapy after my injury at TIR, which I know is now part of Memorial Hermann. We hope to meet up with them, but there's also a lot of other physical therapy and just different medical facilities around the Houston area that we would love to work with going forward. We also want to do the Renaissance Fair, have, like I mentioned, a couple days of fun, and probably go down to Galveston or something like that. But after the race, we're going to be camped out up in the north side of Houston and just kind of go out from there. And again, both work and fun. We also have what do we got, honey, besides that coming up? In December, we have the little bit of time in Phoenix, and then we're going to be down in San Antonio for a couple days for TCB, but we'll obviously, that's still a ways away. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get closer and share some of that. Other than that, we have a meeting coming up this Friday. We're going to confirm all of our 2026 meeting events. So Haley has been, our activities director, has been putting together what those events look like for next year. I think we've mentioned we want to do a side-by-side event. We want to do some horseback riding, snow skiing. Of course, that'll be in the winter sometime. And we have at least 4 car races. So I think they're scheduled. And don't hold me to this. There's still some possibility of some of the locations changing, and that's why we haven't communicated it yet. But it looks like we're going to be back in Bowling Green, Kentucky. There's a racetrack south of Chicago. I don't remember the name, but it's about an hour south of Chicago. We're going to do San Marcos, Texas, and I hear Florida. I can't remember the name of the town off the top of my head, but it is in Florida somewhere. Looking forward to all of them, and of course we'll get some new racers for each event. And we're also talking about adding more drivers to each event. So soon to come, we had a meeting with TCB Racing this last week, and we've been trying to figure out how do we get more people the opportunity to be a race car driver for a day. We talked about getting a second car. We really can't afford that right now. As you know, we're a nonprofit, so we rely on donations, and we still need to grow the company, grow the organization to get more donations before we get to that point. So we may have more than 4 drivers or racers for each event. We're going to figure out what that may look like, and that'll be next year. But as we sort that out, we'll definitely make sure you know. We also want to, as we grow next year and provide more activities, we're going to get some other equipment that we'll have on site that will give people a little bit more comfort, privacy, things of that nature. So more to come on that too. I know I'm being a little bit secretive, but I hate to tell you we're going to get one thing and then we decide something else may work better and go down a different road. But we are actively talking about how do we make the Onward Motion experience better and get more people involved and just have more events. So this being our first year, 2025, 2026 of course will just be bigger and better. But we really appreciate y'all following us. Please comment, share our information, share the website. The nonprofit does not pay for Terror Night or Travel Around. That is something we do, and the nonprofit pays for the activities for people to get out there, have fun, and meet our goal or our motto. What's our motto, honey?
There's life beyond disability.
There's life beyond disability. So that means just because we might be disabled, we can still have fun, enjoy life, go out and be a race car driver, drive a side-by-side, ride a horse, do all the fun stuff that is just a great part of life. Get out there and enjoy it. So, and part of the fun that me and Tara have is we like to travel around, right? We have the RV, we go around and see new things. One of these days we'll try to have a little bit more personal time. Right now it's a lot of work time, but and when I say work time, I have another job, right, that helps pay for our gas and our travel. But one of these days we will be out there as more of a tourist than working behind the computer as we stop. But we are still enjoying ourselves, and it's fun to schedule, coordinate, just be a part of the Onward Motion activities. As you know, that will just get bigger and better because of all of you. So share the information and let us know if you have any ideas on things that you might want to see Onward Motion do. There will be some times when we come into a city that we may ask for some volunteers to be involved. So just keep us in mind, and always just look forward to the information that we'll share, and of course be actively engaged in any conversations. So anything you want to bring up, honey?
For those that don't know what Onward Motion is, why don't you tell them? Because we got a lot of new people. They might not know what we are.
What do you mean what we are?
Well, the nonprofit. They might not know why we have a nonprofit.
Okay, so I can explain that. So, it's me and Tara started the nonprofit a little over a year ago. And when you do something like this, you you just want to just solve the world's problems, right? You have a lot of stuff that you want to get done and just help a lot of people. But you soon find out that there's only so much time in the day, and so you got to kind of narrow your focus on what you're going to do. So the focus right now is the motto of life beyond disability. So we want people to have the opportunity to have fun, enjoy life, be involved with these events. Our sponsor, TCB Racing, has a race car where they gave us the Mini Cooper with hand controls. They provide the maintenance. They actually transport the car around because they are a race team. So they transport the car with their other race cars, and then they give us the track time, the team time with the people that we get to bring into that team to be a racer for the weekend, for the day. So that's just a small part of what we've done this year, but next year we're going to do the horseback riding and do the other events. As we expand, as Onward Motion gets bigger, as we get more partners, as we get more donations, we also want to get into medical equipment assistance, where we can help people get medical equipment. We also want to help out with some educational grants, like if somebody wants to get a different career or go to school for a certain career, that Onward Motion can be a part of that and help somebody with a grant at a certain educational facility to get a degree or get some sort of technical school. So we have a lot of ideas that as we get bigger and as we get more partners and donations, that we want to help a lot of people. To this point, the donations have gone 100% to the activities. Tara and I do not get paid. We don't take any kind of salary from Onward Motion. it's actually been the opposite. We've been funding it for a while, which gladly so. We wanted to start it. We wanted to kickstart it, get it going. And of course, TCB Racing has been a huge help with that. And not only helping us with the car and the maintenance and everything else, but my other job is safety person for them with their energy, TCB Energy Services. So obviously that salary helps us fund and get this kick-started, but eventually we want it to be just 100% non-profit donations and then grow from there in helping people with disabilities. So if you want to be a part of that, and as we grow, we are also going to be looking for more people to be involved, whether it be a volunteer, whether it be maybe somebody that's on the board. As we grow, the organization grows with it, the internal organization. So if you're actively engaged and involved, then obviously, you know, it may be something that we would look at you when we put a call out for somebody that may want to get a little bit more involved with the organization. So anyways, that's a lot, and I know, I apologize, I'm driving down the road here. I'm focused a lot, of course, as I should be on my driving. There's really not much traffic. We're on an interstate. It's really just staying straight, but if we were in a dangerous situation, I wouldn't be doing this. Of course, Tara's handling the phone. So, just wanted to say we appreciate y'all following us and being a part of Onward Motion. Looking forward to the rest of the year and some of the things we're doing, and then of course we'll share that with you. And as we know the calendar, the schedule for next year, we'll share that, put that out all on our social media sites, and we'll make sure that there's and we'll get close to an event. We put out an application where you can apply and hopefully get you to be a part of that event. And we're also going to do the LA Expo in March, the Los Angeles Expo. So if you're involved with or able to go to any of the expos, come and say hi. We want to do one other expo next year. We're not sure which, but we think it should probably be on the East Coast. This year we did Houston and Phoenix. Next year we're going to do Los Angeles, and then probably just one other on the East Coast somewhere. So reach out, send us an email, send us a message, comment on any of the feeds you see, and we're just looking forward to hearing from you and talking to you. All right, love y'all. Have a good day.
We're headed to New Mexico. That's where we live. Somebody asked that. Hi Kurt, hi John, hi Jean. Thank you for joining this live, and everybody else. I am working on a secret project, and I can't wait till it's released. Everybody will be able to use it. Let's put it that way. Let's see, what else? I don't think there's anything else for now, but